Hello everyone, this is Pratik Tripathi. I hope you all guys are safe. In this critical situation, it is very important to continue with your studies. So, from today, I am going to start your class 6th ICSC physics. Okay, so before we start, try to understand the contents of your syllabus. First chapter is matter, second chapter is physical quantities and measurement, third chapter is force, fifth chapter is light, and the last chapter is about magnetism. So we shall start from. According to science, anything that has mass and occupies space is called matter. Everything that we see around us, like trees, rocks, vehicles, humans, animals, and food items, is made up of matter. In fact, the whole universe is composed of matter in different form. So, students, we can say matter is anything which occupies space and has mass. Classification of matter. Early Indian philosophers classified in the form of five basic elements as air, earth, fire, sky, and water, called Panchtattva. On the basis of the physical state, matter is classified as solid, liquid, and gases. Two more states of matter are plasma and last one is Bose-Einstein condensate. So before this, it is very important to understand about element and atom. Matter is made up of various elements combined in different proportion. What is element? An element is a substance which cannot be subdivided into two or more simpler substances. Like we cannot divide element sodium, magnesium or aluminium in two or more simple substances. An atom is the smallest unit of an element which may or may not be have an independent existence but always take part in chemical reaction. 2 3 more things are given here. What is pure substance and impure substance and mixture? So mixture are maybe homogeneous or heterogeneous. Homogeneous means mixture of same substance like water with water, and heterogeneous means mixture of different materials like water and sugar, water and salt. Okay, our next topic is molecules. An English chemist, John Dalton, experimentally found that matter is made up of very small particles called molecules. Two or more atoms are combined to form a molecule. A molecule is the smallest unit of matter which can exist independently and retains all types of physical and chemical properties. A molecule can either be made up of the same type of atoms like the molecule of oxygen and molecule of hydrogen, or different type of atoms like the water molecule H2O and carbon dioxide molecule CO2. The size of atoms and molecules is very small. It is very difficult to observe them even with the powerful microscopes. So here a molecule is natural group of two or more atoms held together by chemical bonds. So here H2O, water, the molecules of water held by polar covalent bond, and molecules of NaCl means salt held together by ionic bond. So these are the examples of molecule. So here you can see atom, hydrogen, oxygen, magnesium. These are the independent form of atom. This is the example of molecule H2O. Two atom of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen. And the last one is the example of ionic form, magnesium, and this is the OH means hydroxy compound. Now students, I will tell you a small story which is about Acharya Kanad. Acharya Kanad, an Indian sage and philosopher, formulated the idea that all forms of matter were made up of very small particles called anu. Anu means molecules, and each anu could further be divided into more smaller particles called parmanu, known as atoms. He also put forward the idea that atom could be combined in various ways to produce chemical changes in the presence of heat. So Acharya Ekanath was great philosopher, and he had discussed about atoms. So students, our last topic related to introduction of molecules. This is kinetic theory of matter. Kinetic theory of matter gives in the year 1860 states that matter is composed of large number of small particles called atom, which are in constant motion. This theory helps us to explain the behavior of matter and how the arrangement of atom in different ways results the formation of different states of matter. So kinetic means the kinetic word basically related to motion. So kinetic theory basically tells us about the molecular motion. So students, our next topic is physical nature of matter. Physical nature of matter. First point, matter is made up of particles. Second point, the particles of matter are very tiny. Third point, the particles of matter have space between them, and this is the fourth point. The particles of matter are continuously moving, and the last point means fifth point, the particles of matter attract each other. So what are the basic properties we will understand by using different activities. So the first one is matter is made up of particles. We will understand this by activity. Take some water in a beaker and note its level. Dissolve some salt or sugar in this with the help of a glass rod. The salt dissolves in the water, but the level of water does not change. This is because the particle of water get into the space between the particles of water. This shows that the matter is made up of particles. So by using this activity, we can prove matter is made up of particle. Okay. The next property is the particles of matter are very tiny. Means molecules are very small in size. The size of molecules or particle is so small that it is difficult to see them with unaided eyes. The size of the molecules is of the order of 10 to the power minus 8 to 10 to the power minus 10 meter. So we can say the particles are very small in size. So by using this activity, we can explain about the size of the particles. So to show that molecules have very small size, dissolve 2-3 crystals of potassium permanganate in 100 ml of water in a beaker. Take 10 ml of this solution and dissolve in 100 ml of water. Take 10 ml of this solution and dissolve in 100 ml of water. Repeat this procedure 5 to 6 times. This shows that a few crystals of potassium permanganate can color a large volume of water because there are millions of tiny particles in each crystal. So observation, you will observe that even though the solution gets lighter each time, the water is always colored, indicating the presence of potassium permanganate. Conclusion, the activity shows that there are millions of particles of potassium permanganate present in a small crystal, which are further divided in each dilution. Hence, molecules have very small in size. Okay. The particles of matter have space between them. This is the next property. Though very large in the number, the molecules are arranged in material in such a way that there is space between them. The space between the molecules of a substance is called intermolecular space or intermolecular distance. So if we'll take example of solid, so very less space between the molecules of solid. Okay, next, when you will take example of a liquid, so liquids have more space in comparison to solid, and the maximum space in the case of gases. So to understand this, we should understand this activity. Take some water in beaker, okay, and note its level. Note the level of. Dissolve some salt or sugar in with the help of a glass rod. The salt dissolves in the water, but the level of water does not change. This is because the particle of salt gets into the space between the particles of water. So you will see the level, there is no change in the level of water. Observation, you will observe that even though the sugar has dissolved, the water level is same as before. Conclusion, this activity shows that when sugar is dissolved in water, its molecule go into the space present between the water molecules. Due to this, there is no change in the water level when sugar is added to it, hence the space are present between molecules of matter. Okay, our next topic is particles of matter are continuously moving. So before we start this activity, try to understand this topic. Molecules are constantly moving. Molecules are never at rest. They are in constant random motion. Random means they are not moving in a fixed direction. By random motion, we mean that the molecules are in zigzag motion rather than moving along a fixed definite path. It is due to this zigzag motion of the molecules of air that when we spray perfume at one corner of the room, when we spray at one corner of the room, we can smell its fragrance in the entire room. Similarly, when we burn an incense stick, its fragrance spread everywhere in the room. Okay, because of this zigzag motion of air molecules, it spreads everywhere in the room. So to understand this, we will start this activity. Take some water in beaker and put a drop of blue or red ink slowly along the sides of the beaker. Leave it undisturbed for a few hours. The ink spreads evenly throughout the water due to the movement of the particle of water and ink. The intermixing of the two or more different types of matter on their own is called diffusion. Okay, and by this we can prove particles of matter are continuously moving. So next property is particles of matter attract each other. Molecules always show attraction towards each other. Due to this attraction, the molecules are bound together. The force of attraction between the molecules known as intermolecular force of attraction. The intermolecular force of attraction varies from material to material, and this is why different substances have different properties. That is, some are hard like rocks, some are in small crystal like sugar, and other presence in powder form. So to understand this, we'll understand this activity. Okay, take an iron nail, a piece of chalk and rubber band. Try breaking them by hammering, cutting or stretching. It is more easier to break the chalk, less easier to break the rubber band, and difficult to break the iron nail. This is because the particles in the iron nail are held together with greater force than the rubber band or chalk. So, conclusion, you will see that the different substances have different force of attraction between them. The substance which have the least force of attraction break down easily, whereas the substance whose molecules have strong intermolecular force bind strongly and are hard to break. This is all about particle of matter attract each other. So students, with this I am going to finish my today's lecture, but a small homework for you. Here you can see in the figure, this is the science tree, and there are some branches of science tree like space science, earth science, biology, physics and chemistry. So try to understand this and write down at least 2-3 lines about these branches. You can take help of your parents or internet, but try to understand this topic and write down at least few lines about this. Thank you.